gave you 5 yards, player.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. The left side completion to Jones. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Whoa.
Now Ryan on 2nd down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Here's Ryan. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. That's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Can we block?
He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
I guess not. It's gonna be a no blocking day today.
The Texans with a first opportunity now from the red zone. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. A shotgun snap for Watson. Escaping the pressure right. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
Well, you know you don't want to make a mistake in that area, so make sure you make a smart throw. Throw it out towards the sidelines. If you overshoot your guy, so be it. It's just the incompletion that we saw there.
Back to the air, Watson on 2nd down. And a hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
Coverage was very good that time. A nice job to smother him as the ball arrived, and that ensured an incomplete pass.
And it keeps 6 points off the board. Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. And that's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, the execution of that defense right there.
Aggressive catches.
The zone was absolutely locked up tight.
Went up against that yesterday.
Force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The bottom line, tremendous starting field position, really squandered there as they wind up going backwards and then come up with just 3.
Well, getting the 3 turned out to be important. I can imagine the head coach when he ordered the field goal. Please salvage something out of this drive. That was not fun to watch.
Yeah, here now come the Falcons. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game.
Where's the Randy? Where is the Randy, my friend?
Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
I mean, I got a freaking, I don't even know what to call it. Max protection right here.
second down, Ryan. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Kareem Jackson. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
They go play action here on first down.
Thank you.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
Oh.
How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't. A lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, here's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Ridley. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. His first catch there, good for 10 yards and a first down. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that'll make it second and short. Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Ryan going to give to Freeman on the draw. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of people are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. But right now, I think they're just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick. And what a terrific play.
2 interceptions.
Alongside Charles
only down 3.
Brandon Gordon, it's
like
the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd and 10 to start things out. From the gun, it's Ryan. A dump off now to Hill. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards on the pickup. And all of a sudden here, it's third down.
Well, it's tough to be a defender in today's NFL because there's so many things to account for in today's passing game, including the back sneaking out of the backfield. Not quite as bad as a turkey bowl where you have that center-eligible stuff, but still a lot of guys to account for.
Call it no gain there, and it leads to a fourth down. So they go out of the gun, try to delay it on the draw, but nothing there.
Yeah, good play by the defense there. They sniffed it out and made sure there were no gaps for him to run. If you're the offense, though, you have to think to yourself, Maybe I go play action down the road.
That's complete. Hooper. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one goes for 24 yards. A first chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. 1st and 10 at the 19. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, he's so hard to get him going.
Back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's not a bad idea. Set up in the gun. Send a bunch of guys out wide and let the defense think you're going to try and put one in the end zone. But here, the draw play just gets bottled up from the start, and he'll wind up losing yardage.
That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up 1st and goal.
Let's go.
Operating from the gun, Ryan, and it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
We'll go with that.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to Houston after this timeout. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal.
There are certain drives in the game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
So that'll back him up 5. So a field goal try here on 4th down as the Falcons call on Matt Bryant. From the left hash, a chip shot here.
Let's cook.
And Bryant's kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny. We had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
Come back, come back.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Play action from Miller. Now Watson. Flushed out right.
Oh, boy. How was that not intentional grounding?
His first half struggles continue. He has yet to complete a pass. Hard to believe.
It is because I don't see anything wrong with him physically. Maybe he's a little amped up to begin with. Would have thought he would have settled down by now. I think someone's got to get in his ear, got to be a psychologist a little bit, and get him back on track.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. from the gun. Here's Watson.
No, sir.
Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons.
Tie game.
As they'll
I like
stop
it.
With a tick under a minute to go before half.
2 picks, tie game. I like it.
Send the punter out as the drive goes backwards, so he's on
in a good spot.
away.
Oh,
Take it
is
at
that
the
Freeman?
44-yard punt. They're going to wind up losing yardage on the return, though. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Throwing now, Ryan on 1st down.
It's Julio Jones.
Jones has it over the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 23 yards on the play. Now Ryan on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. 2nd and 10, it's Ryan again.
I know we're just in the 2nd quarter, and there's a ways to go in this game, but that's his 2nd drop. I'm wondering if that's a little bit of an alarm bell for them when they start calling plays on the offensive side of the ball.
His eyes already looking upfield on that last one before he brought it in. So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. On 3rd down, Ryan. Going underneath, it's Coleman. And he'll get it down the play to the 37. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. As they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Easy money.
And Bryant's kick is good.
We'll take that
and
easy
they
money.
will take the lead here in this battle of field goals. It's 6-3. Now the drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front on the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
A little over 20 seconds remaining in the half as they'll line up here 1st and 10. Faking the give. Now Watson. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Watson off play action. He's going to look deep down the field.
Oh, no.
This is taken in. It's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first
Overran
half,
it. I overran it, bro.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. So this will be spotted on the midfield logo. It's a 58-yard attempt. There you have it.
No leg. He got no leg.
3rd quarter, here we go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Oh, it's horrible.
The Falcons back to
Horrible.
receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back on the field here. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that.
Oh, come on.
Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors.
Lamar Miller.
You're going to give him that, bruh? Come on. Didn't do anything.
Lamar Miller, 75 yards. Then the Texans on
Y'all going to give him that?
Well, he's used to running at that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Heck of a play for the score.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who's a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play for a touchdown.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So we get set to start this third quarter. Here's the Falcons offense now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here.
Let's
try
go,
to get
man.
things kick-started for them. And you know at the half they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
2nd and 10 now. Ryan. Underneath here to Hill. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. It's a gain of 7, and it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
A gain of 7, and they pick up the first. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And finding the tight end Hooper. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
And he's the epitome of what we call the move tight end. A guy that you can line up anywhere. In the slot, out wide, in tight. Doesn't really matter because he has such great skills. You want to utilize him in all aspects of your passing offense.
And there he was in the slot for the catch. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the red zone now, here's Ryan on 1st down.
Yes, sir. Oh, I had it.
We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. And he will find Ridley on the left side. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. He'll get it up the middle. And he is into the end zone.
Let's go, son.
Touchdown.
Can't hold me down forever, man.
Freeman, a 6-yard touchdown run.
Can't hold me down forever, man.
In for 6. Well, they had their chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got affirmation about what they were doing by getting a touchdown, because the field goals means they got in range but couldn't quite finish it off. This time they broke through. That's great for the old confidence.
Right sideline difference of a feeling between 3 and 6. Is it astronomical or no?
It can be at times, that's for sure. A lot of times the field goal feels like a disappointment. The touchdown, well, that tells you you're getting it done. Watson will bring up the Texans here, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Richmond.
Out of the gun, Watson. Flush to his right. Hopkins with a quick feed. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A gain of 32 that time. Off of play action, it's Watson. Trying to lay one up deep.
Nope.
So they took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
Oh, what? Underneath for Miller. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Give him 3 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Looking deep for Darius. The 3rd down battle won by Atlanta's defense. Solid coverage.
Well, struggles continue. Open targets, and he keeps missing them, pressing way too much. He may have a big arm, but until he learns how to harness it and have some touch, he's going to continue to struggle.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Watson going to stay out there as they'll go for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson.
Thank you.
One that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys
give me that ball, boy.
At the 30-yard line.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively, getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Don't quit it. Come on with it.
Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10, right at the 30. After the interception, here's Ryan. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down.
Don't quit it. Come on with it.
2nd and 3. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Now you want to race time. Don't quit it. Come on with it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get
That's
up
right.
near the 45.
Stay in that 3-3. Stay in that 3-3.
Call it a gain is 7.
Stay in that.
A new set of downs.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them. Melt the clock down.
Don't take that 2 yards.
Quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that.
Stay in that 3-3.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd down, Ryan. Getting it out left side to Sanu.
Stay in that 3-3.
Get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag
I'm going to
routes,
go to the 4th.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense...
The Falcons on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
21. Right.
From the gun, it's Ryan.
Yes, sir. That's Julio Jones.
He's got this to the
Show that man some respect.
Taken down. A good pickup there, a 22. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on third down. Went his way. It worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Drops it off for Coleman. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Yes, sir.
Throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play, a one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too. Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring it up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down.
Stay in that.
Put it in bold. Here we go.
Go.
It's a
Keep listening that corner.
It keeps the drive moving. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain.
That's right.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. All you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there.
That's right.
Second, third guy in, break it the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game.
21.
Ryan leads with Freeman on the draw. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2.
Stay in it.
3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Stay in it, young man.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Thank you.
And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown.
Good night.
Devontae Freeman, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons will extend their lead.
That's a good game, though. GG, brother. Thanks for hanging in there.
Important extra point up and through, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Bosher to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off.
And he
Give me that.
Get rid of it. He's taken down. Deion Jones in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against
Give me that.
The pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Deion Jones in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. Watson. He's going to let it fly.
Thank you.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Robert Alford. Great return as he gets this all the way.
Go on, get out of here, man. Go on, get out of here, man. I know. You wanted to quit last time, but you hadn't done there. Go on, get out of here, man. It's all good, baby. GG. You wanted to quit last time. But you thought by some miracle you might get an interception or a fumble. Alright, now we in 2K. Let's go to 2K.